Welcome to the Discover Montcalm podcast, where we're going to take a look at the communities, the businesses, the attractions, and the people that make up Montcalm County. Here is your podcast host, Dwayne Weed.
Hello, and welcome to this edition of the Discover Montcalm podcast. We're on episode 91. Wow. Been doing this for 91 weeks, and I want to thank all of you that have given me encouragement and have followed us and have shared our stuff, and we're just touching the surface on what's available out there. In this episode, we're going to talk to some next generation bull riding participants and coaches in June at the Montcalm County Fairground. This rodeo group is coming in, and these are young people that are riding bulls. They're really going to put on a great show for you, and it's a testament of competition. And Cara Stevens is going to conduct this interview. We did it over at the Montcalm County Fairgrounds, and I'm going to turn it over to her right now. But before I do, Discover Montcalm Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. DiscoverMontcalmPodcast.com. You can go there, check out all the podcasts, check them all out, share them. If you've got a topic that you'd like me to cover or you'd like to be a guest on the show, by all means, look us up. I want to thank our sponsors, Busy Bee Embroidery and Vinyl Signs. They do a great job. J.R. Muller from West Michigan Technology and Design Solutions. You know, they host our website and they do a lot of stuff for us on the back end. And then DW Video, my production company at dwvideo.com. We handle all your production needs, as well as I'm the guy that also transfers the home movies and the videotapes and all of that over to digital. So if you're needing anything, website design, et cetera, contact me. Enough about that. Let's get into this episode 91, with Next Gen Bull Riding participants. Let's learn about what's going to come to the fairground here in June.
Cara Stevens from WGLM Radio, Greenville, Michigan, and we are talking to Next Generation Bull Riding team captains, coaches, and some contestants.
How's it going, guys? My name is Matt Allgood. I am a team coach for the Spurrin' Chickens. I'm from Saline, Michigan, and we're really excited to see this deal come out.
Spurrin' Chickens.
Spurrin' Chickens.
Spurrin' Chickens. All right, and then
I'm Gunnar Count from Hastings, Michigan.
And you're on his team?
No, I'm on Mud Creek.
Oh, so you got, wait a minute, there was a trade going on.
Yes.
There was a draft that we were at a couple weeks ago, and all the kids, all the team captains, coaches, it was crazy. It was like the NFL draft in Detroit this last weekend, and there was trading going on. So how did this all come about?
So pretty much me and all the other coaches got into a room and we decided on who was going to start or how we were going to do the draft. We were going to do reverse snake, but we didn't know the order.
Okay.
So we just did oldest to youngest, and there was a miscommunication on the bullfighters on when they were going to get picked in. Well, I don't remember if I said it or somebody said it, but we said we weren't going to pick the bullfighters till the end. Well, I didn't listen to that. I realized in the middle that nobody was picking bullfighters and everybody wanted Gunnar. So in the middle of the draft, I just picked Gunnar, and it sent all the other coaches just scrambling. So
I think you did it on purpose.
yeah, I did. I did do it on purpose because I noticed nobody was doing it. Well, I picked Gunnar. Jake wanted Gunnar, and when I did that, he picked one of my guys that he knew I wanted. So before the draft was even over, he's tapped me on the shoulder going, "Hey, you want to trade?" And I was this close to going, "No, I don't. But I really wanted that kid." So unfortunately, I had to take my buddy and trade him off.
So what do you think about that, Gunnar?
Man, I really don't care what team I'm on. I'm here to fight bulls. I'm here to learn.
That's right. And the fighting bulls, you know, when the draft was going on, I'm thinking red capes and Spanish things, and it's not so, is it?
Mm-mm,
What does your gig entail?
So there's two different types of fighting bulls. There's American Freestyle Bull Fighting, and then there's Cowboy Protection. I like Cowboy Protection more. I'm there to save the rider, just distract the bull.
Okay.
That's the way I can describe it. American Freestyle, you're basically trying really hard not to get hit by the bull, but you're trying to be show-offy.
Okay.
So you're trying to show off that you can get real close to the bull and be skillful of it, and
Without getting speared.
yep, and being in total control of it.
Yikes. Sounds scary.
Yeah.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
I'm Burger Cow and I bull ride.
You're bull riding? Okay. And you're a gunner. You're a gunner's brother. Okay.
Yes.
What's your name?
Ruger.
Okay. Are you on his team?
Yes.
All right. All right.
I swiped him up. If I couldn't get Gunner, I was going to get Ruger.
And you're going to eventually take over his position as the most wanted cowboy on the roster, or
Yeah.
what? Yeah. Yeah. Are you looking forward to everything?
Yeah,
Have you been practicing?
a bit.
A bit?
Still
Okay.
pretty nervous.
Nervous? How long you been doing it?
Well, I've done it for 6 years and I quit because some people got me on a bull that I didn't like. It didn't buck right for me, so I quit. And then when my coach told me, hey, you're going to be getting on a bull, I didn't really want to at first, but then I started saying, you know what, I'm just going to get on a bull. And that's when I started practicing and stuff like that.
Just got to decide to go for it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm backing up. You've done it for 6 years and then you quit. So how old are you?
12.
Half of his life he's been doing this.
I've got a
Yeah.
reserve
Did you
world
say-
champion on my team.
That's pretty cool.
The reason why I started was because I saw my brother doing it and I thought maybe I wanted to try it, so
Heck yeah.
that's how I got into bull riding.
That's cool. That's how brothers are supposed to teach their younger brothers positive things, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Good, good. And then we have Xander over here too. What do you got going on, Xander? What team are you on?
I'm on the Beastmaster.
Beastmaster.
The
You look like a
Dakota One Team.
Beastmaster. Are you practicing
I'm practicing tomorrow night.
tomorrow? Okay. How'd you get into all this?
My dad was playing he was playing noon ball at the YMCA, and he met Jess Lockwood and Keyshawn Whitehorse, and and they let us go to rodeo, and I got to go behind the chutes, so I thought I wanted to try it.
How cool. So just networking, your dad was networking with other people and found a hobby and you like it. What do you like best about it?
Makes you tougher, and it's just fun to meet new friends.
Very cool. And then are you riding bull then? You're not going to be one of the fighters? Bull,
no.
You're a bull rider, not a bullfighter.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What other bull riders, bullfighters, what else do we have?
We've got stock contractors, judges, arena personnel, pretty much every aspect of rodeo bull riding.
Okay.
You know, everything that entails bull riding to go on, we have junior roles for all these kids to fill. So I think we had 100-something kids enter up for the team deal to get into the draft. Well, we couldn't draft them all,
Everybody,
obviously. So a lot of these guys are going to learn how to walk bulls, you know, sort them, load them, you know.
So everybody gets to participate
Everybody
in
gets
some
the
way.
participation in
Okay.
this event. So
Very cool.
And next generation bull riding isn't just for winning anything. It's just about meeting new friends, having fun and all that, and make sure you're being safe too. So
Life skills. Life skills. Looking at people in their eyes when you talk to them and saying yes sir, yes ma'am, thank you, please, all that good stuff. And being tough.
yes.
And having fun. That's my part of the show, right? Can I do that part?
yeah.
All right. Oh, good. I can't wait. So how'd you get started?
I was 19 years old. I started way later than all these guys. So
But you're a professional now.
yes, I'm a
So
professional
you can
now.
do it pretty quickly.
Yeah, you
You're
can.
tough and
Yeah. I don't recommend the way that I learned how to ride bulls.
why?
Pretty much, I kept getting thrown off really, really hard on bulls I shouldn't have been on for about 3 years.
Who kept
And
doing that to you?
my mentor, Shiloh Walden.
All right, cool.
And, you know, he said, you're either going to quit or be tough. And, you know, I got tired of getting jerked down, so I just started learning how to ride bulls. But when I first started getting on bulls, what I did was I bought all my gear. It was a bucket list thing. I said, I want to try this one time. I've always wanted to try it. Everybody said, no, don't do it, don't do it. And I was 19 years old. I'm an adult now. I got my first tax return. I spent all 20-something $100 on boots, rope, vest, helmet, everything. I spent way too much money on it.
You're all in now. You got to go
I was
for it.
all in.
Yeah.
I got on, and just like I said, I got jerked down from day one. I hit the dirt as hard as I could. You know, I learned how to land. You know,
That's the important part first, right?
Like the biggest, baddest dude in the world, and I said, yep, this is what I want to do.
I was just gonna say, how does that make you feel? Like you fall out, you're just dusted, and you're like, gotta do it.
For the first like 20 bulls, it doesn't matter what happens. All the adrenaline surges so fast, so hard that you don't even remember nodding your head. So, you know.
Pain comes later.
Yeah. If you feel it.
Sure. I forget that you got to nod your head and say you're ready, right? You're all buckled up and tied in and tied in. Not really tied in, but kind of.
It's pretty tied in.
I mean, there's a lot of safety stuff that you have to consider.
There's a couple of things you can ignore, but I mean, when these kids get down in the buck and shoot, they're not doing something a little bit safer than what we're doing. They're doing the things that's just as dangerous as the adults are doing. Like, they're putting their lives at risk, and they're having fun doing it. So, this is no joke. This isn't, you know, oh, they're acting like cowboys. Like, they are cowboys.
They're not acting.
They are 100%
There's
true cowboys.
No bumpers in the alley.
Nope. No bumpers in the alley.
You guys scared? Or are you excited?
I used to be scared a lot, and I got over my fear after a while, so and stuff like that. So
Just more excited to come on the 22nd. So back here, June 22nd, that's when it all goes down.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
And so, okay, wait a minute. The belt buckles. I got to know about that. Who gets the big prize, and where did the big belt buckles come from?
Basically, each division who is in first place, they'll get a belt buckle. If second place, they'll either get a plaque or something. And
So you got something to remind you, which other than the bruises?
yeah.
Okay. And the scars and all the other stuff that comes with it?
Well, I'm going to join in on this. I'm going to use your microphone here because we're coming to a close. But you were talking about, you're representing Next Generation Bull Riding. Where can somebody go to get information about that? Is that nextgenerationbullriding.com?
You can go onto our website. Yeah, that's it. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
So all the socials?
Yes.
All the socials. And you guys are, Next Generation Bull Riding is actually out of Ionia, correct? Am I correct in that?
Hastings?
You're
Hastings, yep.
Okay. That's somewhere
It's
down
over
there.
that way.
Somewhere
It's
down
over
there.
that way, yeah.
She's the brains.
Oh, yeah. Good luck with that.
So find you on nextgenerationbullriding.com. You get all your socials there. This year, you said, what was the date?
June 22nd.
So June 22nd, 2024. So if you're catching this in 2025, go back to the Montcalm County Fairgrounds, check out their information there. They'll let you know if these guys are going to be coming back. Hopefully it's a year after year event, but this is the first one.
Yep.
Coming up in June. And, Cara, do you have any last minute questions for them?
I want one of those belt buckles. Where do I get one of those? Do I have to ride a bull?
I think you have to ride. I think you have to ride.
Can I do the sheep?
I'll tell you what.
Can I do
You
the
join my team and you can help me with my stock contracting. I'll make sure you get a belt buckle because you got to be on the winning team to get the buckle.
Okay. We need to talk about that too. How do you pick the bulls? Because that's a thing too, right? They're stars.
I love this little friendship.
So say like there's a hat and like you play a game with your friends. Okay. It's basically you write a name on a piece of paper or like a little disc, and it's whatever number you kind of mix it around. You kind of look away like that, and then pull it out. Whatever number it is, it's the bull you get.
Because they never name the bull Tiny if it's
He's
small.
huge.
Yes.
He's huge.
So you need to get Tiny for yours.
Yeah.
So Next Generation bullriding.com. Cara from WGLM is
We'll have it
helping
on
me
our page, too.
The Discover Montcalm podcast. You can check out all our socials at discovermontcalmpodcast.com on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You can catch this video, you can take it, you can share it. But come down to the Montcalm County Fairground June 22nd and check out what these young men are doing, and I'm sure it's going to be entertaining.
For sure. And we'll follow some practices too. We'll see you guys again.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you so much for being here, and remember, buy and shop locally.
You know it.
Connect and subscribe to Discover Montcalm Podcast at discovermontcalmpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Discover Montcalm Podcast. To be featured in an upcoming show, contact Dwayne at 231-250-9624. Remember to subscribe at discovermontcalmpodcast.com.